So the New Jersey Attorney General issues cease and desist order against multi-billion-dollar Bitcoin financial services platform, which is BlockFi. I know a lot of you guys on here use BlockFi.
Yeah, they caught the backhand slap from the
judge. So Jersey is basically saying that they're a security, like they're offering securities, and sent them a cease and desist. BlockFi says they're doing nothing wrong, everything is cool. It says, this action can be the first of its kind against a crypto lending platform that have seen rapid growth in a recent crypto bull run. So BlockFi has already raised $500 million in private funding and has a valuation of $5 billion. So what's your thoughts on this, good brother?
They going to New York. They going the New York route, man. You know what I mean? Like they doing the same funny business that New York did. You know what I mean? That New York does, man. It's all a money grab. Soon as everything gets settled and they shake out the regular person, they'll let them back, bro. That's just how this works. You know what I mean?
They want them to bend the knee somehow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody ain't pay the right person. Somebody pocket ain't get lined, something ain't get greased, and then they just caught the backhand slap from hell. So I mean, it's all good because there's only one state, and there's lots of territories out here and states, so they'll be fine. It's just
now here's the thing, right? And a lot of this people say is being promoted by TradFi, right? Or traditional finance companies like are going after them. So it was a couple different thoughts I saw. Some of the prevailing thoughts were that this is how you know the big banks want to get in on the action. They behind this. But here it says in this article on Forbes that the draft statement goes to highlight how decentralized finance platforms known in the industry as DeFi do not offer FDIC or SIPC insurance like traditional banks and brokerages. However, while BlockFi offers similar savings and lending platforms to those that operate on top of decentralized ledgers such as Uniswap or Compound, it is a centralized company, right? So one of the things that we always talk about, and shout out to our brother Isaiah Jackson. I talked to him on the show earlier. His thing was not your keys, not your cheese, right? Yeah, not your keys, not your cheese. So the thing is, understand the difference between TradFi, CFi, and DeFi. They're all three different things there. And with some of these CFi platforms like a BlockFi or even a Crypto.com or even a Celsius, or there's a lot of them. Even Coinbase has, Gemini. All of them have it at this point. It operates a little different. So BlockFi, according to this, was using certain products in DeFi, like Uniswap or Compound, but they're a centralized company themselves. So we'll see what happens with this. It's something I'm going to be paying attention to because I think that as this goes, it's going to change a lot of things in crypto. Here's the one thing I recognize, right? In studying blockchain, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the whole nine, I'm like big on decentralization, but I don't think the average consumer cares. And I've kind of come to that conclusion. I haven't given up the fight, but the average person doesn't care. So things like Celsius work for most people because they're not willing to learn how to do other things. But now they're
no parts of that.
No, I understand.
I put a post up on my page today about Celsius, about what's in their fine print, and I'm like, I don't want no part of that.
No, I understand that, and I mean that's on a lot of their stuff. I saw that post too, but my point is, most people don't care, and if most people, it's almost like when you saw the BSC, the Binance Smart Chain, when they started doing what they were doing, they basically just copied Ethereum, and a lot of folks ran to it because of the price of gas, right? Even though it's more centralized, people don't care though. They want what they want. They want these things to work. They don't care about the technical parts, and that's one of the things that's interesting to me in crypto.
They want it to be cheap. And they want it to work.
Yeah,
that's basically it.
Yeah, so I'll be following this story.